Yeah, greetings to all Typicians in the group. Hope we are doing. Hope we are all doing well. So, um, the information just came out maybe last month that all send buttons are going to be turned off. So, and uh, everybody is going to be the one to turn it on back on its own through uh, individual's back office. So, I want to quickly show you where you can go just to turn your send button back on. So when you log into your back office, so immediately you log into your back office, you see the three dots at the top. Let me just show you with the arrow. So these three dots. So you click on it. So once you click on it, it will list dashboard, meeting, new wallets, rewards, marketing, info, education, account, help desk, chat. So just click on education. So once you click on education, you will see public, new, private blog, private society, send button test. Click on send button test. Click on the send button test. So allow it to load. So click on the send button test. Just let us allow it to load. Yeah, as you can see, yeah, your send button is off currently, and when you follow all the instruction below, you maybe get your send button turned on. No fee is required to have your send button turned on. This thing you choose to pay for an option completely up to you. Membership within the TBC community is free of charge, but many of the valuable benefits offered require payments. You may be free from government regulation by using our private currency, but you are not free from regulation. We have learned by sad experience that when a group of people are completely unregulated, then corrupt bad behaviors of some threads until everyone is wrongfully taking advantage of everyone else. Centrally controlled wallets have become necessary, like turning on or off the send button. In order to protect our good member from bad people, we will continuously purge out the bad people from our community and have the tools to do so. Can you see? TPC is not the only option in the world of cryptocurrency. You have hundreds of thousands of other coins that you can choose to have and use today. So, if you don't like the idea of central control self-regulation, community with its own currencies, then don't join TBC. We have been here for years, and we will properly protect ourselves so that we can be here for years to come. Theft in all its forms will not be tolerated. Beside unfair transaction, where one party doesn't deliver on what we agree upon to do, a transaction using our currencies being a form of theft. We will give you a couple more examples of theft. Social media admin needs to take full responsibility of clearing out TBC trolls from the group they manage, that they are labeled as a TBC group. They themselves cannot be TBC troll. We have a no negativity policy for many good reasons, and you cannot be a TBCian and also be publicly shaming TBC or its leaders. Anyone past, present, or future that attempts to hijack the TBC community or tears away parts of it are committed a theft on grand scale. This also includes cross recruiting. So if your send button is turned off, We hope we get your full attention. Unless you comply with instructions, you will be removed from the community permanently. We are building a trustworthy community of people, and thieves are not welcome. So, with all this evidence and regarding all what I'm reading right here, I think we people we know the reason why all send button have been turned on is because we want to purge out some negativities out of the TBC community. So you cannot have TBC and still be negative about what you have, about what you're holding. So uh, if you are willing to pay the price, we are offering a pathway to either become millionaire or billionaire. Don't expect something from nothing as a serious title to hold. TBC is perhaps the easiest way to position yourself to hold one of these titles, but time, effort, and money are still required, even within the way TBC approaches making this possible, or approaches all the collective efforts to outweigh the individual efforts to want to come for once to become a millionaire or billionaire. We offer a great deal of leverage in all the things we do. The TBC and K-Love match on January 12, 2023, at least 20,000 of our members will greatly benefit from the match, but anyone holding on to more than 1,000 TBC coin will have to follow all waves protocols. Otherwise, they will put their TBC membership at risk. We want the K-Love price to remain strong even after we have started to distribute 1 billion K-Love coin according to the match. We haven't changed the send button test since 2018. You are required to pass it as one of the steps needed to have your send button turned on. Verify face. Remind everyone. Person one account only. Verify social media account. False information puts membership at risk. Now, the send button test is 10 questions with 2 options for your answer. Complete these steps to have your send button turned back on. You may only take this test once. Take the 10 question test, and at the end of the test, you are required to add your social media or contact information. Once you submit, you will be prompted to take a face picture. You should take the picture in well-lighted area. Dark pictures, missing face picture, or pictures of the same person on multiple accounts will not result in a send button successful turn on. Can you see? So send buttons are turned on every 24 hours. So expect your send button. So immediately you pass through these send buttons, so your send button will be turned on back within 24 hours. So every TBCians start from May 1st to September, so have to do this. You have to do this very quick. If not, if you don't do this till September this year, forget your account in TBC community. Just forget your account, irrespective of any amount of subscription fees you've made. Yearly, maybe you make annual subscription or whatever, blah blah blah. So just forget your TBC account if you don't work on turning on your send button back. So can you see the place where they put in red form? So this place, you will have to click on it. So I'm coming. I will have to take my own send button. I will have to take this test so that I can teach you people on how you can go about it. Yeah, now let's go. So by the time you want to take your text, so make sure you are in well dressed up. So, and you are in very lightened area. So don't stay at a dark place because your face will be needed to take the snapshot of your face. by the time you are you are taking this test. So let's go on. Allow it to load. Allow it to load. Now, question number 1. Your world is rapidly changing, and windows of opportunity have opened to humanity to move in direction of abundance for all. While the status quo is quickly moving towards existing greater power and control over the masses through technology. This window of opportunity will be shut within the next couple of years if we let them close it. Collectively, our children will inherit the world we leave behind. When enough of humanity embrace abundance as a lifestyle, together we can empower each other to enjoy it. We want people to understand our coin and its purpose and mission before they make a purchase or pay any fee for it. Passing this test will demonstrate you to understand what we are offering and agree to willingly participate within our private community. The value of our coin is directly tied to our membership agreements and has nothing to do with markets. So this is exactly what I'm talking about. So when we are talking about market-based cryptocurrency, TBC is not market-based cryptocurrency. It's a private coin. It's a private coin with a membership agreement. So don't expect. Some people are doing mistake. Why I don't see TBC in the coin market cap? Why we can't track it? Why we can't? You are doing sort of mistake because TBC is a private. You can't see it in the market because if it happens that you see TBC in the market, government regulations will come in. So and that's what we don't want because our rights have been taken away from these people. So we can't afford to lose our rights again. So which is why our coin always appreciate in value as our membership grows. We know this is highly usual within our world as it is today. We lead in abundance movement with the coin. It has been designed to empower its users greatly. All of this is based on the idea that a living man or living woman is actually worth more than their weight in gold. Life is more valuable than any pile of rock. Please view. So you can click on that and view what DBZ is all about for help with answers. So now question number 1. What determines, with all what you've read and go through at the top, what determines the value of our coin? What is the thing that determines the value of our coin? Is that option number 1? Before you click at all, make sure you read well because you cannot take this text twice. It's impossible. It's once. So number 1, it is based on the supply and demand of it and as they traded on the open public markets. So that number 1 is wrong answer. It's wrong answer because our private coin is not on the market. It's a private. The question number 2 is the right answer. As a living man and women are more valuable than gold, and they agree to add their value to the value of a coin is appreciated in the value as each new member join the community. Just click on it and click on continue. You click on continue. So you click on continue. So now question number 2. Are you allowed to transact with our coin at any price of your choice? Number 1, no. Our coin is part of a private community and you have to conduct all transactions at the published current price only. Number 2, yes. You purchase the coin at your property. So all of us, we have to know that question number 2 is very wrong. It's the wrong answer. So This is the second question. If you look at the top, this is the second question. So, are you allowed to transact with your coin at any price of your own choice? Which is no. Our coin is part of a private community. Click on one. So then continue. Question number 3. Are refunds available if this coin become illegal within the country of the purchaser? Are refunds available if this coin become illegal within the country of the purchaser? We have to read this question very well. So, answer number 1 say yes. You can expect both the admin of TBC and the member that sold you the coin to refund all the money you spent on buying our coin. Number 2, no. No, it is the buyer responsibility to know the law of their own country and 100% of the risk of purchasing something that later becomes unlawful is upon the buyer only. So which is question number 2 is the right answer. Question number 2, answer number 2 is the right answer, because this thing now, we are a private community and we are running this project all together. So you can't afford to put blame on anybody. If we all know that this community, we are trying to hijack ourselves from the evil agendas of the elites. So we have to unite. Nobody to blame anybody. Nobody to point a accusation finger to anybody when it's come. So the necessary things we have to do it. So at the right way, which means you cannot return or expect to collect your money from anybody, which is answer number 2 is no. It is the buyer responsibility to know the law. You have to know the law that is ruling your country. You have to know the law and know how to abide with the Kringle Private Society. Then continue. Question number 4. As you can see, this is question number 4. Now, is it wise to change the powers that be by belonging to private community that has chosen to go its own way towards the idea of abundance? Is it wise? It's a question to you. Is it wise to change the power that be by belonging to private community that has chosen to go its own way towards the idea of abundance? Answer number 1 say yes. The only hope humanity has come from spreading truth and righteousness in spite of the evil nature of the world at large. Number 2, no. We should just go along with the current system and everything will be fine for us all. Question number 2 is wrong answer. Oh no, let me say answer number 2 is wrong answer. We all know what we are and what we are trying to do. We are trying to give abundance to humanity, which is answer number 1 is the correct answer. And click continue. Question number 5, as you can see. Question number 5. Is it really possible to end poverty for all on earth? Is it really possible to end poverty for all on earth? So this is a good question. Answer number 1 says no. Only a foolish person will ever believe that ending poverty is ever possible. That's a crazy answer. So that's not the right answer. Answer number 2, it says yes. Why the plan may seem to be too simple, clearly the sheer scope of the number involved in the plan to end poverty globally make it more than possible. It make it more than possible. So, question number 6. Can we do something about not starving to death as robots take over all our jobs? Can we do something to it? As they are sharing COVID vaccine all and there. So can we do something about not to starving to death?
not to for the allies not to turn us to robots? Can we still do something about it to take over all our jobs? Number one, answer say no. The best we can hope for is that our government will take care of us all with some kind of a living wage, so we don't die due to the lack of job robotic will. That is fake. Don't expect anything good from that evil government. So this is all TBC is all about, to come and eradicate, to come and hijack us from the people that have been stepping on our foot, that have been taking our rights since all this day. This is what TBC is asking to, just to eradicate. So the correct answer is yes. TBC is the correct answer because it is better than a money system is driven by the people instead of the elites, and the community embrace the truth about abundance. We can continue. Now, is it vital to my success within the TBC community to personally know the identity of the TBC admin? Let's read this question again. Isn't it vital to my success within the TBC community to personally know the identity of the TBC admin? The answer, is it true or false? The answer is true, because if you make it successful, you will know the real identity of TBC admin. But if you are not successful, that means you are not serious. So you cannot know the real identity of who TBC admin is. So, as you can see, the answer is false. Don't let us misquote ourselves. I'm not the one that I'm the one that is doing the mistake. So the question goes like this. He said, isn't it vital to my success? That means how you've been trying the community so far. Some people are saying how I'm trying, I'm referring, I'm recruiting people. So isn't it good for me to know who the real identity of TBC admin is? You don't need that. You don't need that. So all of us, we just gather to work towards our success. The answer is false. The answer is false. So now, question number 8. Each member of TBC is responsible to stay updated and educated on TBC by going to the blog and studying its content daily. The next question will require you to go to the blog and read a specific article in order to answer it correctly. Please go to and read. Isn't greed a good motivator for those of us? That's the question. Isn't greed a good motivator for those of us in TBC to build a life of true abundance? Isn't greed a good motivator for those of us in TBC to build a life of true abundance? Yes, it's very great if we cannot build life abundance, because as the title you are holding, you are holding a title of millionaire and billionaire. So when you are on the call team, so what do you expect? You will be very greedy if you cannot motivate and build the life of abundance. for your people. It is a very great attitude, which is no. We have to build it. So that's the correct answer. Question number 9. Question number 9. Isn't my voice too small to make a difference in the overall success of TBC? Isn't my voice too small to make a difference in the overall success of TBC? Answer number 1, no. We need you too to find your voice to stand up for your freedom. Number 2, yes, you are only one person. How could what you say matter at all? Let's choose number 1 and see. So that is correct answer. 1 is the correct answer. Now this is the end of the send button test. This is the end of it. You have to be very careful at this junction. TBC members are not allowed to be negative about TBC in public, such as making a negative Facebook post or comments on any social media. This is also a form of discounting the TBC currency. When a member is caught doing such things, other members will report its abuse to admin, and your send button will be turned off for a period of time. We are creating wealth at hyper speed for all of our members, and we will not allow abuse. If you don't like our policies and terms of condition for our private currency, aka our rules, then please don't join us. Now question goes like this. It shouldn't matter if I choose to express a negative opinion in a public forum. I have a right to do so. Just read the question. It shouldn't matter if I choose to express a negative opinion. You are choosing a negative opinion by what you are holding. You are holding billions, millions, some are holding thousands units of TBC, and you are saying it shouldn't matter if I choose to express a negative opinion in a public. That means you don't cherish what you are holding. You don't cherish what you are holding. So, and if you lose it, there's nothing bad in it. So let's go to the answer. Incorrect. Your negativity expressed openly in public, such as on Facebook, not only jeopardizes your purchase of TBC coin and their value, but it brings harm to the entire TBC community. And the best place to share your negative opinion is with a TBC leader privately, so that it has the opportunity of becoming resolved for you and all. I think that answer number 1 is the very correct answer. Answer number 2, correct. You can always be expected to withhold your desire to express negative opinion publicly about TBC, and you have no worries about the consequences of doing so. You have to be worried, because where we are going to now, let me say the fact. Let me just tell you the fact. Where we are moving to now in TBC community, if you just go on social media, write any negative something, it might take you to lose whatever you've been holding, whatever you have been working tireless for since all this day. You are paying monthly program fee. Most of you pay annual program fee. If it happens that you go on Facebook and you comment any bad comments, at this stage we are moving to, you might lose all your coin. I'm sorry for saying that. You might lose it just because you are negative about what you are holding. There's nothing bad if you lose it. So let's just pick the correct answer. Yeah, finish. Now, I've finished. These are my details. As you can see, this is my WhatsApp. So, all my details has been filled already. So I can proceed. Now, I have to take the snapshots. As you can see, I have to take the snapshot at a very clear place, so that my send button will be turned on back. So now what I will do is that, let me remove my earpiece. So you have to stand at the right place. Make sure you take the picture. The picture have to be very clear. Yeah, as you can see, I'm done. I'm done with my send button. They will notify me on my Gmail. Through my Gmail, they are going to notify me so that I pass the test successfully and my send button will be turned on back. So I'll be expecting that within 24 hours. Within 24 hours. So I encourage all Tibetians to quickly do this because it's very important. You have to know what you are holding, how important TBC is. So that is that for now. That is that for now. So would I say over and out for now. Goodbye.